Big John has entered the game. The Bunk has entered the game. Fight!
That's right. It's the 5-round main event between the man, the myth, the legend, me, against my man, Josh Thompson. We're going to go 5 rounds and see who's handing out the 10-8s and 10-9s.
That's because I only hand out 10-7, son. That's it, baby. And I'm still trying to figure out what I got to do. Got to grease them ears, get you in that little small box that we fit your head into. Jeez, Mr. 10-8, 10-9. Calm down. You know what, Podcast Dave? Get us started right away. Let's go so I can whoop this ass. Let's go.
All right, first round here. We got word that Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva is in serious talk. So let's get your reaction to that fight.
Round 1. Fight!
Now, I've heard it's not serious talks. I heard it is a signed contract. I heard this fight is going to happen in October. You will see Jake Paul going against the Spider and Anderson Silva. I think it's a great fight. I love the fact that Jake Paul is stepping out of his comfort zone. He's fighting someone, as we would say, that is his size, his length. He may be a lot older, but he's got a lot more experience in the fight game, and so that's going to play out. I think this is a real fight for Jake Paul. I think that Anderson Silva has all the skills still to beat his ass, but Jake Paul does have power, so we're going to find out.
Anderson's one of your all-time favorites, so I hear a little bias in that voice.
No, you don't hear a little bias. You hear a lot of bias.
I want to know the deets on it, though. I want to know what's going on. Is it in MSG? Is it in California? Where is it located at? Are they agreeing upon a weight class? Like, is it going to be at 205? Is it going to be at 185? Is it going to be 190? I know that Anderson had a hard time with the Tito thing, saying he didn't want to fight at a certain weight. They agreed finally, and they made the fight happen. There's a lot of things that I like about this fight. I will watch this fight. John, you and I have talked about there's some fights that we won't watch, but this is one of those fights. The credibility is there, and I'd like to see it.
Time.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
All right, well, with that, let's get into round number 2. And this week, we have a new entry called the Dark Horse. UFC Paris is coming up this weekend, and I want to know, who is you guys' dark horse on this card? Who is going in there with not much momentum behind them, but could come out with blazing fire? Let's see.
Round 2. Fight!
John, I'm going to have to go with Vettori. Vettori over Robert Whittaker. The reason why, look, I just spent all day talking about with you on our main show about how Robert Whittaker is the man. He's got the better technique. He's got the better striking. He's got the better grappling. He's good at getting up from the bottom. He's hard to take down. All of those things being said. But Marvin Vettori is a dog. And when you have someone like that is a dog, there's no quitting him. We saw that with the Paulo Costa situation. We saw that with the Izzy situation. He never gave up in the Izzy fight. He kept pushing. And the Paulo Costa, he ended up going up a whole weight class to stick it to him and say, I beat you at 205. Didn't matter. That is the fighter that I think has an opportunity to run away with the win.
It's a good pick. I'm going to go with a guy that I'm not sure that he's the underdog, though, but I think they put him in a place on the card that he doesn't belong, and that's Imavov. I think that he's a fantastic fighter. He's going against Joaquin Buckley, who's super explosive, very strong, exciting. I think it's going to be a great fight between the two, and being the fact that Imavov gets to fight in France where he lives and trains, I think this is going to be a special night. I think he's the guy that's going to have a great night, and the UFC is going to wish that they put that fight on the main card.
Well, look, guys, I want to make sure you guys understand. It says the name of this game was Dark Horse. John didn't pick a dark horse. He picked the favorite. That means that excludes him. It's a 10-8 round Thompson.
There we go. Have you? Hold on. Did you see the betting odds? Because I haven't. Excuse me. Have you seen the betting odds? Because I haven't, so I can't say that Imavov is the favorite.
John doesn't know the rules. Jeez, doesn't ever follow him when he does. Okay, next.
All right, round number 3. Let's talk about comment of the week. This week's comment comes from Weili Zhang, and I'll read off the comment to you guys and we'll start a timer for you. So Weili says, Carla is a respectable rival. Her up and down experience is very inspiring and gives me power to keep going on. All the past, all is overture. I won't make the same mistakes this time. Now I don't care about win or lose anymore, which is the highlight, I think, of that comment. Now I don't care about win or lose anymore. Carla will be the first wrestler I met, so I am very excited in the progress of exchanging all we got in the arsenal. My goal is to dominate the show.
Round 3. Fight!
She absolutely fucking cares. Who are we kidding?
Okay, thank you very much.
We can't go any further. I'm not going to read too much into that. She absolutely cares. Look at the way she fights, lets you know that she does not like to lose. She is not a loser. She moved her ass out to go train with Henderson Cejudo so she could spend time with him to make sure she won her last fight. She wants to win at all costs. She is a winner. She's proven it time and time again. She wants that title back. There's nothing else left to say. The rest of it's nonsense. She wants to win.
I agree totally with what you said. The whole comment of, I don't care about winning or losing, then you wouldn't be fighting. Yeah. Okay, bullshit. You do care. And you care as far as everything there is. Your career. You care about the country that you represent. All of it. So to sit there and say that you respect her, great, you respect her. To say that you don't care, bullshit. You do care. You want that belt. That's why you took the fight.
John, this is going to be a tough fight for her, though, because Carla Esparza poses a threat that she hasn't really had to face yet. She's predominantly fought all strikers. Like Jessica Andrade, she can wrestle, but she's a dog. She's someone that will throw heavy shots. She's going to have to defend takedowns over and over again as this fight goes on. I want to know how she handles that.
Up.
Weili's too strong, too fast.
All right, well, now it's time for round number 4. But I have a little bit of breaking news. So as of the time we're recording this, which is Tuesday night, right? You guys know what show takes place on a Tuesday night? Dana White's Contender Series. Well, Dana White just talked to the media right now, and I literally just read a headline that he said Sean Strickland's out of this fight due to a finger injury. Tail of the tape this week was the Sean Strickland versus Jared Cannonier fight from the upcoming Fight Night show. But Sean Strickland is now out of that fight. So tail of the tape will roll on, but the fight will not. So let's get into round number 4 here.
Round 4. Fight!
All right, so Josh, you're going to be picking for Jared Cannonier. John, you're going to be picking for Sean Strickland. Let's start with an age from Josh for Jared Cannonier.
Shit, I have no clue. I'm going to say 34.
No, he's older than that.
Is he?
I'm going to go 32.
All right, let's see what we got here.
It might be 31.
Well, neither of you got it.
Yeah,
Oh, I knew Cannonier's was 38.
Damn it.
But
Damn it.
I thought, I was like, I'm not sure if he's still 31.
All right, let's get a height from Josh for Jared Cannonier.
Jared Cannonier is... Man, I'm really just guessing. I'm seriously just guessing. I'm going to say 6'1".
John for Sean.
6'2".
All right, let's see what we got here. You guys both
6'6".
Damn it.
All
We're
right.
getting close.
Oh, love it.
Let's see on a reach. Josh, what you got for Jared Cannonier?
Oh, I think Jared Cannonier's got long arms, man. I'm going to say 76.
All right, John for Sean.
75.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh,
You guys are both off by just a fraction there.
Oh, shit.
All
Close.
right.
77 and a half. That's a big ass reach for someone who's only 6 foot.
All right.
That's a good one.
And we are replacing country of birth with record.
Oh, jeez.
However,
Oh,
we are going
Jesus.
to only roll with wins and losses. I'm not going to include no contests or DQs because I don't want to get that deep into it. So, Josh, let's get a guess from you on Jared Cannonier's record.
Bro, I have no damn clue. I don't even know how many fights. I have no clue. I'm gonna say 18-4.
All right, and John.
Let's go with 22-6.
All right, 18-4, 22-6.
Oh,
John was
21-4.
closer. And actually, Josh, you weren't far off either.
Nah,
You guys went far off.
jeez.
That was
We're just
the-
off by enough. Gosh, how are we so bad at this game? How do we not know these things?
Come on, knowing someone's reach. Come on,
Ah, it's so great.
you guess.
Yo, I put it out last week to let me know what you guys thought about replacing that last one with. You guys gave me that record one. A lot of you guys wanted that in there, so we put it in for you guys. Really good one. Appreciate that.
Okay.
That was a good one. I like the record idea. It was a lot better than the country.
Yeah, well, I would have gotten that one right.
Yeah.
It sucks at the face off, but there we go. All right, let's get into round number 5. And Bitchin and Bunk, it makes its return this week because I'd like to know your thoughts on Gilbert Melendez coming out and saying that he is not closing the books on fighting yet. He's open to one of these big boxing fights. He's open to legend fights in MMA. He did specify that he doesn't want to be, fed to these young guys that are just going to stick and move with him. And he likes the idea of Eagle FC or Bellator. So let's get your thoughts here.
Round 5. Fight!
Look, I think that Gilbert Melendez has been a fantastic fighter throughout his career. He's a great guy. Part of the scrap pack. Just a dog that will stand and throw and has had some of the greatest fights. If you go back and look, his fight in the UFC against Diego Sanchez, what a 3-round war. His 3 fights with you, unbelievable in all of them. Just a guy that went out there and gave everything he had. Do I think that he should go to boxing? No, I don't think he should go to boxing. Could he have a Legends fight? I would have liked to have seen it. In fact, I would have liked to have seen it against you at a certain point. But now I think that's kind of, past and everything. Not saying you're retired. You don't have to say you're retired, but I think he is.
That fight is absolutely past, John. I'm going to let you know that now. You know that already. I am completely done with this sport and when it comes to fighting. Any fights, boxing, kickboxing, doesn't matter. I have no desire to fight ever. Yeah, it really just comes down to he was offered, and I was actually willing to do it. I had just signed the contract to do commentary, and there was talk that he was going to come over to Bellator, and I told Coker that would be the one fight that I would come back, and he outpriced himself from what I understand. So that happened, and then outside of that, I would like to see him fight again. I just don't know where he's going to fit in. I'm a big fan of Gilbert Melendez. People think maybe I'm not because we fought. I got a lot of respect for that guy, man. I've shared a lot of time in that cage with him. He's a really good guy. He's got a beautiful family. His wife is absolutely amazing. His daughter's wonderful as well. And I love all the guys that he trains with. People think I have something against Nick and Nate. I love Nick and Nate. I love Jake Shields. I consider him to be a good friend. That group of guys that they are with, they're all good people. So nothing but respect. So hopefully I do see him fight again. And he can get another win. I don't know about boxing, but I mean, I'm down to watch him fight. That's for sure.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, hey, you guys, go to WeighingInPodcast.com and pick up some of our merch that's available there, as well as hit that subscribe button, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the thumbs up, do all of those things. We want to thank you so much for doing that. And John, take us away.
For everyone out there, we hope you have a great week. Enjoy all the fights that are coming up, and we will see you.